Hey y'all, it's your boy, the Fashion Prince. I'm back with another story time. This is actually part two to me visiting Atlanta. In Atlanta, it was, like I said, it was fun, but now I'm about to tap into the more interesting, creepy parts that I just encountered while being there. Now, granted, I know that everywhere you go, they have their different types of people. They have your cool people, your chill people, your hostile people, your weird people, your I don't know. You just have all type of different people everywhere you go. And to me, that's the fun part about visiting different states and different places is you just never know who you're bound to meet, where you're bound to end up at. You just never know. It could be a good thing, but it also can be a bad thing too. So y'all got to watch out for that. And I take pride in that too. Like definitely watching around for my surroundings, especially when I'm new to an area and don't know much of the people, know too much of the scenery. Like I'm really big about stuff like that because you just never know. So when I was in Atlanta, I mentioned that it was my birthday weekend. So I was just having fun. Me and my brother was down there and some other friends of mine, but mainly me and my brother was just kicking it and stuff. My friend, he was visiting his family. He had family down there and stuff like that he was visiting at the time, as well as his brother. So, me and my brother, we were just really kicking it and just having fun. So I did end up meeting some people, and I just noticed the people that I was coming into contact with, they were very weird. I don't know if it's an Atlanta thing. I don't know what's up with these dudes down there in Atlanta, but they are pretty darn weird. Um, can't stand to say that, but it's the truth. I was hoping for something different, but it's just the truth. They're pretty damn weird, my personal experience. And one guy in particular that I can recall meeting, I know he lived in a really nice condo, and I remember him talking about his ex and how it was like a domestic violence relationship type of deal between them. I'm guessing he never said who was the aggressor, but I'm guessing maybe the ex was the aggressor. All I know is during the stay of me visiting this guy, his damn jaw kept moving back and forth, kind of weird, and it was giving me that. I was like, damn, what did the man dislocate your jaw to where because he kept doing this, and I never saw nothing like it in my life. Like every 5 minutes, he literally kept doing that. So it had me thinking like, as many as the times the guy maybe jumped on him or fought him or attacked him, did he dislocate your jaw somewhere in the midst of that? That was really interesting. And the most part staying with him was pretty cool. The things are the things, you can guess what I mean. That was the whole point, whatever, minus us talking and stuff. But I was talking to him prior to me even coming down there, and stuff like that. I started talking to him before even really coming down there. So, we, catching up and whatever. Never really saw him again, but it is what it is. You know how that goes. You may meet him, talk to him, things are the things, and that's just what it's all meant for, hitting on. And I'm not judging anybody that does that. Hell, I may want to do a hookup or two. I'm a grown single man. Till I'm not single anymore. I do believe in safe sex, y'all need to practice safe sex. I do it all the time. And I mean, shoot, do you just be safe out there? Do you, and live your best life, Now, when you get a man or a woman or whatever, that's a little different, and nowadays, people are open to all type of different relationships and stuff. So you really just never know, until you know the person. It depends on what they're into, what they're not into. The next guy, I really did like him. I believe in the last story I told y'all, it was given sugar boogers. That was the only thing about him. And it had led to, because that didn't really work out. So I had ended up meeting this one guy, really cool. Met somebody else. He was really cool when I was down there. And I'll never forget because this, oh my God, this goes back to the time that I came back. This was part of actually part one when I had met him and stuff like that, hung out with him. I remember his apartment, very specific details. So it's like, I know my mind wasn't playing tricks on me. Well, when I came back, I no longer kept in contact with him really either. you know, I just met him and that was what it was. I did end up meeting this guy when I came back down to Atlanta one time. I ended up meeting this guy, and I know they stayed, I guess, to me, it looked like maybe the same, but it could have been a different apartment. To me, Atlanta apartments look the same, like, as I said in part one, with those trees and Mother Nature. I was like, okay, I wasn't thinking nothing of it. Because this guy, I actually ended up driving with this guy, so I wasn't really thinking nothing of these apartments and stuff like that at the time. But it was the way that the apartment, the inside of the apartment was, that got me. And I was like, just the hallway. Then there was like this pole, like right in the middle. And I was like, oh my God, I feel like I've been here before. I feel like, no, bitch, no. I feel like I've been here before. And long and behold, I was there before. It's like, you and the guy are roommates. I wasn't really for sure, but I felt it like I was. So, but me and this guy, we had ended up really liking each other. So I thought enough to, you know, just keep talking and possibly set up a date. We set up a date. We agreed to go on a date the next day. So I remember skip that day, moving into the next day. I'm getting all ready. I'm like, yes, I'm about to go on my first date in Atlanta. I'm about to go out. We just about to have a good time and whatever. So he calls me like an hour before. In the midst, I'm getting ready. I'm like pretty much already ready, just waiting on, you know, that time. It's about an hour left. And he's like, oh, well, you know, I actually want to cancel our date and just have you come like chill at my place and whatever, you know. At the time, he was saying he did have a roommate, of course. His roommate was out of town, but he's saying his roommate is back in town. And I don't know what that had to do really with anything. I mean, if you can put two and two, I guess you're trying to get something going, which is not going to happen. I'm just not down for that. That's not what I care to do. You told me that we were going to go on a date and, you know, go on a date. So I was thinking like, well, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never done that before. You know, I've done some other things, but, you know, I haven't done, one of the things I have not done in Atlanta is go on a date. So I would have liked to do that, but that didn't happen. That's okay. I was like, you know, I get what, in my mind, I was like, I just told him, oh, it's okay and whatever. Like, you know, we just go another time, never went. But in my mind, I was like, I know what you're trying to do. It's not going to happen. Yeah, I'd rather just, you know, because people get messy, you know, they share pictures, they, all of that stuff, they do that stuff. So I just wasn't going to go for that. And shoot, the rest after that, I had a great time after that, you know. But when it came to the people, a little weird, a little strange, you know. But other than that, I really did have a good time, and I can't wait to get back down to Atlanta. I'm supposed to be moving there really soon. I don't know. Right now, I'm trying to figure out some things and stuff like that. You know, I'm moving there with my family and stuff like that. So I really don't, you know, when you move with people, it's always something, so, but I'm believing that in the spirit of the Most High, that everything will just go accordingly and everything will go right. Everything will go good. Everything has to happen in a timely manner for it to happen a certain way. And sometimes for the best. So that's just what I'm putting my energy off on until now with this whole moving there. But I would really like to move there, and I am moving there soon. And I cannot wait to give you guys updates on that. I'm definitely going to start. I want to start doing more videos about my experience there in Atlanta. And till next time, if whoever's watching me, you know, y'all want to, if y'all want me to talk about anything else specifically, I have a lot of different experiences that I have encountered, you know, in life. With 28 years of me living and being on this earth, I have experienced some things. So, you know, just comment below, click the thumbs up button, and thank you for watching me. Until next time, it's your boy, the Fashion Prince. I'm signing off. Peace.